Hey, what's up? This is Gil Olson, one of the owners of Sometimes Surf. I'm just reaching out to participants and participants' parents to encourage you guys to consider persuading your late teen, early 20s people in your network to consider working with us this coming summer and for the years beyond. I think there's a ton of reasons to do so, but I'm going to highlight 5 that you can maybe unpack and pass along to people in your network and then maybe encourage them to apply. So the first thing is the work that we do, I think, is pretty meaningful, and that's coming from you guys. We love getting the feedback, and it actually makes a difference in people's lives, and to be on the delivery end of that is incredibly satisfying, and we get that feedback from our staff that they really appreciate sharing something that they love with other people. If you can do that, if I'm a parent and thinking about that for my teenager or early 20-something person, kid, the real benefit might be if you can blend a passion and your job. The lesson that you can actually do that is incredibly valuable by itself. As opposed to just viewing work as something that is just to make money. If you can blend the fact that you can do something you like and make money, whether or not it's surfing, the fact that you can do that is something that people can take with them and remember that as they continue their career path and try to develop in whatever they're going to end up doing ultimately. The second thing is the relationships. If you're doing something that's hard but means something and you enjoy it, you're going to end up bonding with the people that you do. The extreme of that is we've had 4 or 5 couples meet and bond and get married through meeting each other as staff members, which is pretty awesome. Your mileage may vary, but the formation of lifelong friendships is essentially guaranteed. That's the number one reason that our staff say that they come back year after year, is they love working with their friends, doing something that they love. If you think about that from a professional development standpoint, our alumni network is sort of expanding now. There's going to be over 100 people on the team this year, and we've been around for 15 years. Some of those early employees are now 10 years into their career trajectory, whatever they're doing, in medicine, nursing, law, real estate. We have people running software startups, things like that. The alumni network is becoming a thing in terms of people that have been through the camps and been part of the experience of working with with our team over the course of the couple decades that we've been in business. The third thing is a real level of responsibility, and taking people's lives into your hands in the ocean I've seen people mature faster than they probably would have otherwise by taking on that level of responsibility, and then being able to communicate with the parents, with the lifeguards, with the police, the badge checkers, and everybody that's around in the beach environment, members of the public, by operating in the environments that we do, accelerates the maturity curve and communication abilities of people in their late teens and early 20s that are in that environment, have those responsibilities for the kids. The fourth thing is just the overall healthy vibe of the company. One of our core values is promoting healthy living, and if your team members and friends are expecting you to be at your best through the course of the summer, you're going to be incentivized to live a healthier life than you might otherwise have in your late teens and early 20s at the Jersey Shore, more often than not. And just by doing the job physically is a massive workout every day. You're going to end up being in the best shape of your life if you're doing it on a consistent basis. The fifth thing is growth. We tend to start at a pretty solid rate, but then the level of responsibility and compensation steps up way faster than any other opportunity in terms of that would be any way comparable, like lifeguarding. The opportunity for growth is not really just a tiny little step stool. It sort of grows like this. And that's another reason why we hear that people come back, is we try to pride ourselves on extremely fair compensation. So that's it. We would love if you remember these things and keep anybody in your network in mind. We are definitely growing and looking to hire about 50 people, like I said. So there's probably a link right here. And if you want to pass that link along and encourage people in your world to apply, that window, if somebody starts out in high school does this through college breaks, they're going to be having 6, 7, 8 years of experience, maybe managing a team of 10 or 20 people. And that looks really awesome on a resume. Coming out of that window of time, you might be coming out of school with, essentially a piece of a giant career, stepping stone coming into the workforce. And it's one of our greatest pleasures is to write recommendation letters on the back end, testifying to all these awesome things as people enter the workforce and whatever they're going to do. So we look forward to seeing you in the summer. We'll talk to you soon. Cheers.